Hey y'all, hey. It's been a minute. I know. I missed some of y'all. Some of y'all have not missed. The girl's been through it. Okay. They tried to knock me off my chariot. Shout out to Mariah Hook. Uh, but I'm back with the jump off. So a couple of things. Oh, y'all see my nail? I need a refill. I don't know what the woman name. Can I get a refill? I need a refill. I'm gonna get a refill this weekend because I have someone's Passover to go to this weekend. Someone's funeral. Hello, and I need to make sure that their funeral is successful. It goes seamlessly without a hitch. Hello, I have to ensure that they're dead and gone. Okay, neither here nor there. All right, I come here today to talk about a couple of things that has been going on, and I want to add my 2 cents. Okay, I do definitely want to talk about specifically the woman and her pastor husband. I don't know their names. I really tried my hardest to not even have it come through any of the social medias that I watch. Mind you, I'm only on TikTok. I can play the speed of videos. It's like YouTube. TikTok is like a mini YouTube for me. So I like to speed up the videos because if you long winded like me, speed through me, okay? Because I got my mind, okay? My mind's telling me no, but my other mind is telling me yes, okay? I got many thoughts, and my thoughts have thoughts, and then my thoughts have thoughts. So it's a lot going on, okay? With that being said, the wife of the pastor, and I'm going to speak from a space of a divorced woman. I feel like I can speak from the space of a divorced woman who is happily, gratefully, thankfully, okay? One thing that I have come to, some lessons that I have learned from when I was married to now being divorced. Two of the main lessons. And this woman spoke on some of those points. The first one is, bear with me because it because my mind is a critical thinker. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard for me to digest and process stupidity. Okay, all right. So her first point was, or one of the takeaways, I would say. I wouldn't say a point because she has several points I do not agree with. One of the main takeaways for me when I was married is that married women that has been married for eons, right? Google eons because eons is more than just some years. Google what eons means for those who don't know what eons means. Okay. There is women that I love near and dear who will justify the behavior of their husbands and or men that they're in a relationship with. Oh, that's just men being men. Why would you say some shit like that to me? Why would you say that to me? Why would you say that to? Why would you say that shit to me? That doesn't mean anything to me because the way Carol and Daryl raised me, no. Nonetheless, Carol and Daryl did not raise me to be on some that's just the way love goes, Janet Jackson type shit. No, that's not the way love goes. Hello. It's not the way love goes. And because they raised me on that ideology, you cannot then flip the script on me to think the opposite. Okay? I am of the belief system that how did they raise me, Jesus? Let me make sure that I make it very crystal clear, because that's the way that I navigate my life. You treat people how you want to be treated. Hello? It's very simple. Life is not complicated. Life is not hard. Nothing in life is complicated. Nothing in life is hard. If you subjugate yourself with that ideology that I'm going to treat you how I want to be treated. Man, woman, and or child. I don't give a damn what color of the spectrum you're on. Like, it's very black and white. Okay? Ain't no mixed in between. So that's how I navigate my life. So when I was married and I was going through what I was going through, and I was voicing my concerns with other married people, those women was like, well, that's just how men is. Girl, why would you say that to me? Why would you say some shit like that to me? Because that shit don't make sense to me. And y'all's ass has been sitting around here accepting it. I mean, look at what was going on in the world today. And we're just going to accept, well, that's just the way it is. But that's not right. Just because shit is the way it is does not make it morally right. It does not make it ethically right. So why don't you stop acting like a limp dick and stand up for what you know is right? Because once you say what it's going to be, then these men don't have a choice but to say, okay. But we as women, we grovel and we turn every which way but loose to these men. When at the end of the day, what did James Brown say? It's a man's world. But it would be nothing without a woman. They leave out that part intentionally. Oh, okay. Now, let's get to the second part. This woman had the nerve to say, this woman. Okay, let me also say this. I am not religious. Did I grow up being religious? Yes, but my body naturally rejected it. I grew up being, now hold on, let me be kind. I didn't grow up as religious as people are today. I'll say that. I was raised in a Catholic household. I don't know what the hell that means, but from my experience, when I would attend Catholic school, every beginning of the day, we would have like a lesson, and it would be about something in the damn religious book. It wasn't a Bible, but it's like a religious workbook. Okay, this is how much I just didn't give a damn about. It just didn't resonate with me. I wouldn't say I didn't give a damn. It just didn't resonate with me. Everybody named Mama. Now, let me also say this. I was always a stellar student. Was I an A+ student? No, but bitch, I was definitely going to pass. Okay? Let me be crystal clear. So I did what I needed to do to pass. All right? Okay. That's the caveat. So, did I do my work to pass? Yes. Did that shit connect with me? Did it resonate with me? Did it stay with me? It did not. Nothing in school connected with me and resonated with me. So it really ain't got shit to do with religion. But because I attended a Catholic school, most of the people who I went to school with, you know, came across like they were just really into God, into Jesus, into religion, and, you know, all the things. Okay, boom. I just could not connect. Baby, they would talk about the Bible, and I would just be like, all right, it's just not. So then, this is part of my Catholic school journey. we had to go visit the priest and confess our sins. Why? Why did we have to confess our sins to this stranger? Now, when I say a stranger, they're strangers. They're not strangers, but these is not motherfuckers that I feel like I could just, like, what you mean? Because they priests? Like, so because they're priests, I tell them my deepest, darkest secrets, and all this forgive. Girl, I hated my life. I hated my life. This story ain't got shit to do with that, but I just wanted to express I hated my life because every single time I would just be like, every single Friday, I think it was in 4th or 5th grade when we started having to go confess our sins. Do you hear how stupid that sounds? Confessing our sins to fucking niggas on the street. Like, okay. Mind you, they was white as men. When I say niggas on the street, I'm talking about black. Every color on the spectrum, it don't matter. Man, woman, or child. Like, it just put context clues together. Okay. I just hated it. So every Friday, I would make shit up and be like, "Oh, I just disobeyed my mom and dad," and they'd be like, "Do 5 Hail Marys and 1 Our Father and go about your day." Girl, okay, sure. When I tell you I hated going to fucking Catholic school, because who the fuck are you for me to confess to you my motherfucking sins, and you are me. We're the same. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me come back. Okay, that's okay. I'm sorry. Nonetheless, we going back to that woman's thing. This woman had the nerve to say, as a single woman, during that quote unquote podcast, she made the mention of, "That's why you single." Why would you say that to me, Eve? Why would you say that like that's a bad thing? Girl, you just expressed to the entire motherfucking world with your silly ass the hell that you and your husband went through, and you're trying to threaten me with singlehood as a good time? Sign me up. Bitch, I'm living it. I'm living. Clock it, girl. I'm living the life you wish you had. Baby, what's that song? Don't call Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie's just a man. Girl, fuck Mr. Charlie, his side woman and his main woman. Because ain't no way in motherfucking hell that would be me. Are you kidding me? Are you... Huh? Girl, please. You just went on this goddamn internet admitting to the world that you ironed and pressed your husband's clothes so he can go out see a bitch that's not you. Y'all wasn't even trying to do role play. It would be different if you'd be like, my husband, he want a different type of woman, so I put on a different type of wig, unit, and I dressed up like this, and this is what it. Girl, you didn't even say that. You admitted to the world that you set your husband up to go on a date with a bitch that's not you. And then you try to threaten women with singlehood as if that was the gimme gotcha. Girl, you're the fool. You are the fool. And then Dr. Raquel Martin, God bless, I love her. I met her through this podcaster. Before she was a podcaster, I actually had known of her. Her name is Demetria L. Lucas. She does have a podcast now. It's called Ratchet and Respectable. She switched platforms, so she doesn't post on YouTube, which I wish she would come back to, but she doesn't. It's on the where what the content creators say, wherever podcast is found, that's where she's at. But that's how I found out about Dr. Raquel Martin. She's someone that you definitely need to follow. I think all her content, I think that some people put on their on different types of content on different social medias, but she's guaranteed to, she's been consistent with her content on either Instagram and or TikTok. Like, they're one and the same. I don't know if she has a YouTube, I don't know, but she's a woman with good sense. You know who else is another person with good sense, but she's also fashionable? Her name is Tanika Boyd. Is Tenicka Boyd. I think her middle initial is A. I don't think her middle, I'm not gonna try to say her middle initial is not important, but it's Tanika Boyd. Phenomenal. I've had some married women that has been married for decades. I'm going to put them on the spectrum of good, bad, indifferent, and great. I did that wrong. Let me say great, good, indifferent, bad. Okay. One thing that my ex-husband will let you know proudly. Now let me catch it. Cause hold on. Let me catch my thoughts. All right. Let me stay on topic. One thing that my ex-husband has told his peers before is that I'm not somebody to play with. At the drop of a dime, when you show me that you is not the person that I decided to do my life with, baby, it's over. And he jokingly makes have some commentary about how other people he knows will go through hell for somebody. Bitch, I'm not going through hell for you. Who? Are you kidding me? Do you know who I am? I am Carol's daughter. I am Daryl's daughter. Hello? We don't do that over here. Not me. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna speak. We don't do that over here. We don't go through hell when you is being abusive. Abusive being physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, religiously. I don't tolerate abuse in any facet. And I'd be damned if I raise my son in a household that thrives off of abuse. Hence why I'm no longer married. This is not that video. However, it ties to some of the points. I refuse. Once you show me who you are the first time, okay, especially if it gets a certain type of way, oh bitch, no, I'm not raising no child of mine in that environment, because first of all, I wasn't raised in that environment. My mama had enough sense to hold on. I might be hold on. It don't even matter. Listen. That child of mine that I birthed, no. Now, what others might deem acceptable, excusable, and tolerable, it's not me. It's not me. And I don't give a damn who you is. Baby, I want you. Ooh, what's a girl? I don't know. It's a song. This is the piece that you cannot buy. This is the piece that you cannot buy. This is the piece that you cannot buy. And it's not a married bitch on this motherfucking planet who's gone through hell and back, who's ironed and pressed and washed and pleaded and all the things of the things for her husband to sit on this motherfucking internet and tell me this is why you single. No, bitch, this is why you're in hell. Girl, heaven looks good on me versus the hell that you're trying to sell. Absolutely not. This ain't it. It'll never be it. Absolutely not. So I say all that to say two things. First, for The women that has happily divorced, because I'm only speaking from a place of happiness. Some people may not have a happy divorce. I'm speaking from a happily divorced individual. It's okay if you're single. Let me also preface this, because I think a lot of people get shit confused. Just because I'm alone does not mean I'm lonely. I want to reiterate that again. Just because someone is alone, it does not make them lonely. Oh, okay. All right. As long as we have that very clear and understood. Just because someone is alone, it does not make them lonely. Matter of fact, I want you to actually do a in conjunction. The other point is that just because people are married, it don't make them happy. It don't make that their years and decades of success means that that's something to be celebratory about. Because what I want you to do, and what if you have some level of discernment, but like me, because you ain't got to tell me you unhappy without me knowing that your motherfucking ass is unhappy. All right. So you can either be direct, or you can just be mindful, listen with your ears and your mind, and you can tell how many people who have been married for some years is actually truly living in harmony with each other, or living in misery with each other. There's a difference.